we get an extra hour of sleep,
Something like that.
Well, it's that time of year for fall back. It's also that time of year when the ghosts and goblins take to the streets for some Halloween fun.
Yes, and while it is a great time for kids, it can still pose some safety threats. Fox 16's Dorothea Wilson joins us live now from the Red Cross with some safety tips. Good morning, Dorothea.
Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Pat. And one tip for me, I know we're talking about Red Cross, but one tip for me is to make sure you dress warm because it is cold out here. But I did speak to John Brimley from Red Cross, and he wants families, parents, and kids to know some safety tips.
If you're driving on that day, just be aware of any road crossers, any pedestrians that are out on the road. They may not always cross, in the proper way or look both ways. But as the driver, just be responsible and pay attention to the roadways.
One other tip for me, make sure you pack your gloves. We'll be hearing more from John throughout the rest of the day. Back to you, Pat and Ashley.
I think she's speaking from personal current experience.
Those are some good tips right there.
Indeed.
All right, thanks, Dorothea. Tomorrow is Halloween, and plenty of parents are getting ready to let their kids have a little fun on a school night.
But before you do that, there are some things you will want to keep in mind so that they'll be safe.
Yes, Fox 16's Dorothea Wilson joins us live now from the Red Cross with some tips to keep your kids safe on the streets.
Hi, good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Pat. Yes, Halloween is tomorrow and the trick-or-treaters are coming out, but we want to make sure that they're safe while they're enjoying the holiday fun. I spoke to John Brimley. He is the communications director at Red Cross, and he shares his best tips for children.
Nobody wants to have tragedy strike during the middle of the Halloween, as people are out trick-or-treating, dressed up in costumes and just having fun. So just make sure we're safe and pay attention to, things that are happening on the road and in our immediate vicinity.
All right, well, we'll be hearing from him throughout the rest of the morning, but I do have a personal tip for the children out there. Make sure you dress warm and don't forget your gloves. Back to you, Pat and Ashley.
I guess she forgot her gloves, didn't she?
I know, it's a good tip right there.
All right, everybody, it's that time of year again when ghosts and goblins and Barbies and Kens will be on the streets for some Halloween fun.
Yes, they will all be out there, of course, having a great time for kids, but it can also pose some safety threats. Fox 16's Dorothea Wilson joins us live now from the Red Cross with some tips. Good morning, Dorothea.
Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Pat. Yes, I know Halloween is tomorrow and the kids are looking for all treats but no tricks. But we do have some, holiday tips for them from the Red Cross. I spoke to Jim Brimley and he tells me that it's best to keep the lights on, and here he is with more.
Know where your trick-or-treaters are going, know their routes, know the doors that they're going to be knocking on. And just kind of keep awareness of them and keep an eye on them throughout the day.
Well, all right, we'll hear more from him in just a little while, but in the meantime, back to you, Pat and Ashley.
All right, thanks, Dorothea. Well, tomorrow is Halloween, and plenty of parents are getting ready to let their kids have a little fun on a school night.
But before you do that, there's some things you guys got to keep in mind so you'll be safe. Of course, I'm talking to the kids. They're already at school.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Fox 16's Dorothea Wilson joins us live now from the Red Cross with some tips to keep your kids safe on the streets. Good morning, Dorothea.
Good morning, Ashley. And yes, Halloween is tomorrow, and I hear it's going to be a cold one. One tip for me is to make sure you dress warm and remember to bring your gloves with you. But I did speak to John Brimley from the Red Cross, and he has some tips he wants to share.
Provide proper lighting, maybe sweep your sidewalks and steps, provide lighting leading to your home, and keep your light on if you really want to participate in the holiday in that way.
He also says to look both ways before crossing the streets and make sure to stay in groups. All right, well, make sure again that you bring your warm jacket and again stay in groups. Back to you, Pat and Ashley.
All right, thank you
take your
very
gloves
much.
and your hat and every way to stay warm too.
Yes, you're going
as,
to need that.
She'll tell us.
Yes, all right.